Just a very quick note before I start the video. I lost some clips that were supposed to be at the beginning of this. They weren't really anything important, but they were, they were just me rambling. So, you've heard me ramble before. Not really anything missed if you don't see those clips. They weren't important anyway. Really not that important, so that's just for your own knowledge. And if you hear any rustling or moving around like something's over the camera microphone, it was my finger. I recorded everything with my phone as I am doing now, and it's not something I've really done before, so I didn't know how the audio would turn out. It turned out okay, but just be aware that I know that the audio is at some points crap. So that is all. Thank you for watching, and I hope you will enjoy the rest of the video. Well, looks like I ran out of room on my SD card, so I had to empty some stuff off. Anyway, I don't know where I left off, but I think I was about to tell you that this is a workshop, so it's mostly outdoors. I mean, the only thing separating the outdoors from these computers is obviously some wood, some plywood, I guess, and siding. It's not a lot. There's no insulation, there's nothing else. It's pretty much open. I mean, even here, if you look at the ceiling, that's just plastic. That's it. So, this stuff is going to be, or has been, outside for some of it up to 3 years now. And I think it's time to finally bring it inside, because if we look at the floor, this is wet gravel. This area does not dry out pretty much ever. But if you walk over here, this is all mostly dry, as you can see. So, I don't want any of this water to get into these computers any more than it already has. So I think it's time to move my collection of many, many things. So there's some more stuff, and then, let's see if I can open this up. Even more stuff. I thought I had some more things in here. Maybe not. Into the house and out of the elements. So I'm going to load them into the back of my car. The house is only like right there, but last time I did this I used a trailer and the mower over there, and it didn't work out well. Everything was banging into each other, so I'm just going to load it in the car. It's easy enough. And without further ado, let's go and do that right now. So there's load number 1. I got the Performa, the eMac, the MDD, the iMac G4, and the PowerMac G5 in there. And 2 of my cinema displays, or I don't know, Apple displays are in there. So, let's go. There is pile number 1. And because nobody else is home right now, I'm just going to keep adding on to this pile, and then I'll take everything upstairs all at once. So, whew, I'm exhausted already, and all I've done is this. I think I know why I waited so long to do this, and that's because, well, it's a pain in the ass. Of course, I waited until probably one of the hottest days so far. It's about 80 degrees out, and sunny, and no clouds, and no breeze. So, yeah, that sucks. But anyway, let's move on to the next batch. I think I'll save the monitors and the iMac till later, and also those big honkin' servers, because those might actually stay out here for now. And instead, we'll work on the desktops, because I think that if I get these upstairs first, I can stack them and put them in the back so that they'll be easier to, I don't know, it'll just give me more room. So, I've got about maybe 12 things in here, so that shouldn't be so bad. I might be able to fit most of them inside the car all at once. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. There's my 100% OSHA compliant way of holding this door open. Nice little cardboard box on top of a tractor seat that flips forward. So, yeah, cool. Nice. That is a lot of computers inside my car. Oh my god. Probably 10 things in there. As well as the iMac. Round 2 complete. Only one more to go. And then I can start hauling everything upstairs. Oh my god. So now I have to decide what I'm going to take in and what I'm going to leave out. I'm most likely going to take both of those, well, all 4 of those monitors. There's one behind that tower. I'm probably also going to take the tower, which is a CD tower. And the hard drives, definitely. Those are some very old server hard drives that have been out here that are probably ruined now, but that's for another video. What I don't know about, first of all, is what that box is. That's a computer of some sort, but I don't know what the hell it is. Is if I'm going to bring these in or not. Now, I don't know. They've been out here for a year now, and either I put them up above here and have to lift them, or I put them in my car and have to lift them up the stairs. So, I don't know. I don't know. Because these are so big that I want to put them kind of in the back of everything so that I don't have to move them if I need something. But I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to give myself some time to think about that, but all the rest of this stuff, which some of it's being sold, is just going to go up here for now. And then we'll see where that goes. I've also got, if we take a run inside here, I think there's one more thing that I have to, of course the light is off, one more thing that I have to bring in the house, and the other stuff is going to be moved back where I just was. So, I mean, the DVD player is probably going to go in the trash, but the rest of it, there's this giant-ass tower right here, some old audio equipment. I think I'm going to save all that for another day. I don't need to get rid of it right away. My parents aren't, like, kicking me out or anything. They're totally fine with whatever I do. So, this is their workspace, really. I mean, I took over this for a while, but this whole workshop is theirs. So I want to clean this place up so that they can use it a little bit. And, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Another thing I have to figure out what the hell to do with is this Xerox copier. It's a Xerox 660i. I think it's from either the late 60s or early 70s. It's a big piece of machinery. I got it for free with the intentions of playing with it over the summer, but I just haven't had time. So I'd really not like that to be out where I just was in the back here area. But if I have to, I have to, because I know that it's in the way of my parents whenever they do anything. I don't know. I don't think, actually, I'm not even going to pretend like it would fit up there. It might fit, but it's just going to rip the ceiling down because it weighs probably a couple 100 pounds. Anyway, this has been 3 minutes of rambling, so let's stop right there and move some stuff inside the house once again. Okay, so most of the stuff from the floor and from inside the other room is all in here now, so I can close this area up and forget about it for a little while. I've decided to move those servers as well as this other tall machine into my room, but first I have to take a load of stuff up, so that'll happen in a moment. But yeah, that's the plan, and I am sticking to it. The plan is to put all of the heavy stuff, not including monitors, so the heavier computers down on the bottom. I'm thinking the servers will go where this thing is, that little shelf. I think that's a good idea, but I don't know, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, heavier stuff down the bottom, like that Xserve RAID enclosure that weighs like 120 pounds now. Yeah, that's not fun to move. And then some of the actual desktop systems, so under the monitor systems, will go on the desk. And I don't know about the monitors yet, all the CRTs. I gotta get rid of some of those. I kept most of them because they were Apple displays, but some of them, I don't know, I just don't think they're worth keeping around because I'm not going to use them. So maybe I'll put them on LEM swap and see if anybody wants them for whatever the cost of shipping is. I think that'll be a cool thing to do. So yeah, let's get started moving things upstairs. Alright guys, that is it for this one. I'm not going to bother moving the 2 big servers in right now because I am 100% completely exhausted right now. I'm having trouble like walking up the stairs. So yeah, there's a spot for the 2 big servers over there. I've left room for them. They will be coming up here eventually, but just not yet. I don't feel like moving them, so I'm not going to. And honestly, it's kind of a 2-person job. I'm just a skinny white boy, so I'm not strong by any means. I'm just going to leave them, and maybe I'll have my father help me with it, but not now. Another time. So, yeah, looking different in here. Very, very different. I'm just very thankful to have parents that will let me keep all this crap here. So thankful, because there is no room for this in my apartment, and I'd hate to sell most of it. But I know eventually the time will come, because I'll be moving in about 2 years, and I don't know if we'll have room for this. So anyway, that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, thank you very much for watching.